Welcome back. You know, it's really not that often that we have music on the show that heralds and harkens back to some fantastic days of my personal youth. And yes, I had a great time in the 80s. I was alive in the 80s, and I was also listening to a lot of music. I know, don't say it, I know. Let's focus on Image Down. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
If you would, introduce the crew. Maria?
Well, I'm Maria. This is Scott. This is Scott T, because he's younger.
Call him Scotty.
And this is Nate.
Thank you for coming, you guys. Talk a little bit about this style of music. I heard Alison Moyet, I heard a little New Order, but not a direct quote, but there's certainly that feel.
Yeah, we like to think we have a little bit of an edge. I mean, we have kind of an eclectic music background. I mean, music's always been part of our life, so it's, you know, we take what, you know, everybody takes what they were brought up with, or the inspirations and things. But you know, I mean, I grew up listening to Mark Bolan, Depeche Mode,
Sure.
you know, so you know, as you can see, we have a little bit of digital feel, but we like to think we have an edge, more of a modern type sound, you know.
And talk a little bit about creating the tracks in addition to the live instruments that you have here. How is it working in that mode, as it were?
It actually works really well for us.
I really enjoy it. It's actually, it moved us. We used to have live drums, which Nate here used to
Nate
play.
played live drums for us.
And we actually went to a point where we thought we really want to have more digitals in there. So we added some
expand the
digitals.
sound,
yeah. So we added some digitals in there and thought, you know, this is really the sound that we were looking for. And so we just kind of went with that and rolled with it.
Yeah, went from there. We spent a lot of time in the studio putting the things together. We sample live sounds, you know, live percussions, drums, tambourine, even things like that. Some different sounds we'll put together. You know, we didn't pioneer that, you know, but we definitely.
But by the same token,
from,
that's kind of old school nowadays to actually sample your own instruments, because so many different kinds of software that you can record tracks and
I mean, there's a lot you can do.
Everything's already sampled.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
you.
there's a lot of good sounds out there. We like kind of the raw things that you know that you hear, you know, every day, and lots of groups in the early '80s were doing it, and still do it to this, you know, to this day. And I mean, it just really adds that, I don't know, that reality to the sound, we feel anyway. So it kind of fills out the rest of the instruments, and you know, I'm a guitar player. Billy Duffy's guitar work, you know, for the Cult and many other groups. So just fantastic. It was wonderful for me to grow up listening to that, and so I kind of draw from that and other, you know, influences that way. So we're I don't know, a strange mix of heavily driven guitars, but quite a bit of ambiance with the digitals we try to do. So.
And a nice balance. Talk about how Salt Lake City gets your music, because you guys are in a little bit of a different sound genre category than what is dominant.
That's true. That's true. Luckily, there's a very large following. We've been really lucky because there's a great music culture here in Salt Lake City,
and always
especially.
has been.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Really top, like the stuff that we've always listened to. And we have a great following. We have a group of, well, they range between young 20s to, you know, some in their 50s.
You know, all different.
And it's all the same thing. They tell us, oh, that's such a great sound. We haven't heard that in so long.
Absolutely.
And I thought, you know, we miss that sound. We miss the culture that music used to be. It used to be something, you know, you had to search really hard and long to find great music. And the hours in the record stores.
It was your life,
whatever.
you know, music was, so it, you know, true.
Now it's easy.
We bring that now.
So
Type it in.
So where can folks find out more about Image Down online, shows, records, all that sort of thing?
Yeah, so we have a website, thisimagedown.com. People can go there, and that's linked with all our many other sites. But we have music up on Reverb Nation. They can also listen to them through a player on our website. We're on Facebook, as most people are. We have a Twitter. People can follow us there. But you can get to all that from Reverb Nation or thisimagedown.com. That's where we have links to upcoming shows and things like that. We are right now in the process of trying to finalize our CD that we're releasing in October, end of October, and so we don't have a whole lot coming up, but in September, I think the 20th, there's a Primary Children's Hospital benefit concert going on, music
at the
Gallivan
Center.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah. So we're going to be playing at that, I believe it at the Gallivan Center, 20th of September. So that should be pretty good, and yeah, like I said, all our stuff as far as any upcoming shows, as we get them, will go up online, as well as music from the CD. Yeah, check it out.
Absolutely. You guys come back, play one more?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
All right, quick break. More music right after this. Stay tuned to Mountain Views on Park City Television.